Hi YouTube, I got the idea for this video from one of the other girls that I watched. Her name is Tasha, Rosalyn. Just a tag video. She didn't really tag anyone, just kind of asked for everyone to answer a list of questions. And I thought it would be a kind of a neat idea just to see, learn a little bit more about each other, and also just to see what other ideas people have. It's just a trying to conceive list of questions. There's 17 questions. And I just thought it would be kind of interesting. The first question is, how long have you been trying? My husband and I have been trying for, sorry, my dog is whining because my husband just left. We have been trying for 3 years. We started trying right after we got married and just stopped using all forms of birth control. And that was 3 years in October. So just 3 years and 2 months. How many kids do we have? We do not have any kids. We just have our puppy, who you heard, and here's an actual picture of him. That's our dog, Corky. And I've actually had him for longer than I've even known my husband, but he's like our baby, as I'm sure most of you have animals that are the same way. Next question is, how old are you and your husband? I actually am 30 right now. I turned 31 in 9 days, December 31st, which is kind of a bummer, but that's a whole nother video. And my husband is 37. He turns 38 in August. Next question, how long have you been married or together? My husband and I have been married for 3 years in October. We got married in October of 2006. And we have been together since May of 2004. The next question is, what are some crazy things that you do to try to conceive? We really don't do anything crazy. I've read about people doing really crazy stuff in some, sorry, my nose is itching, in some books that we have, or some books that I've looked at, where people do some funny things I don't even know if I could do, but we really don't do anything. The main thing that I do is, when I went for my IUIs, they told me that my uterus was tipped slightly forward. So I lay on my stomach. I don't know how much it helps. Obviously, it hasn't helped so far, but they say that that's supposed to be easier or whatever. Excuse me. Does your husband know all about trying to conceive? We talk about it quite a bit, and he, he attends all the doctor's appointments with me. Again, sorry, my nose is itching. Attends all the doctor's appointments with me. I sure, as you guys all do, I read more of the books and, do a little more research online or whatever, but, he's definitely not bored with it. It's definitely something that he's interested in as well. And have you been diagnosed with any kind of infertility? Yes and no, I guess. They think that I might have polycystic ovaries. I don't know if there's a test to confirm. I mean, I did do an ultrasound, and they thought that that's what I have. And I do take the metformin for that, which does seem to help. It regulates my cycles. But as of that, we've had a lot of the tests. I think I discussed that a little bit in my other video. And we really don't have any other thing other than that. I don't ovulate because of that. And I tried the Clomid and everything to try to help me ovulate. But that seems to be the only thing as of right now. The next question is, what keeps you busy in the 2-week wait? Basically, the only time that I've really monitored the actual 2-week wait is when I had the IUIs done. And the very first time, I went nuts, like I'm sure a lot of you did. The second time, I tried to go about it a different way, and I tried to just relax and, put just in my head that we would have a baby when God was ready to give us a baby. And, I tried to go with that whole method, and that helped quite a bit. But I just tried to stay busy and stay away from everything baby. We didn't go to stores where there was baby, walk past the baby aisle, go to, stores where there's a lot of baby stuff, things like that. What day do you usually ovulate? Well, I have, and there's my washer, all kinds of noises, sorry. I don't usually ovulate by myself without, the help of the medicines so far, so I ovulate whenever my follicles are big enough. They do the ultrasound, and then once they see the follicles are big enough, I do the trigger shot. So I don't really ovulate by myself. What sex are you hoping for? that's kind of interesting because I went to a psychic even before I met my husband, and they said I would have a baby boy, so we've kind of always just assumed that that's what we would have. But at this point, we just want a baby. We would take, any healthy babies that, we had. How many pregnancy books do you own? I don't own a lot, just two that someone actually gave me, I don't know, probably almost a year ago. Most of the books that I get from the library and just read them and return them. How many home pregnancy tests do you take a cycle? Excuse me. Because they are so expensive, I try to do, not that many. But I did order some from earlypregnancytest.com, and I noticed having a larger number of tests available to me for cheaper was probably not the best thing. Maybe like 3 or 4 when I did the IUIs. I did those every other cycle that I didn't do an IUI on. I usually just did one. If it was negative, I just assumed it was negative, which, it's always been. Next question. What have you bought for your baby or pregnancy already? We actually have the crib set with the comforter and the sheets, and we have a little pillow. We have like a diaper stacker, all the stuff that matches. It's what actually happened is we were in Babies R Us one time, and this was probably like 2 years ago, so it was really early on, and this was on clearance. It was Blue Jean Teddy. It's an adorable set. My husband loved it, and so we ended up buying it and the little accessories that went with it. Other than that, we've bought really nothing else, just a couple little things, and like I said, that was a couple years ago. I really don't like to jinx us by doing stuff like that. Excuse me. What themes do you like for the nursery? That would be our boy theme, the Blue Jean Teddy theme. For girls, we've looked at cute, like, butterflies, or even a little teddy bear with little ballerina. It was cute. I don't know, I like that cutesy kind of stuff. Do you plan to do pregnancy vlogs? Absolutely. I think that, they're really useful. People that have done them, I think they're great. I think it's a lot of information. I think it definitely helps people and keeps people inspired. So I absolutely would do them. Next question. Who are your favorite moms or parents to watch on YouTube? I watch Lucy in Texas. I can't think of what, Joel, Pole. I watch her. I watch another girl, I think she's in California. I don't know. I subscribe to them. The people that I subscribe to are the people that I really like to watch. Again, I think that they're, really helpful, really useful. You get a lot of information. And it's always nice to share in other people's joy. I really, truly believe that. I know some people probably don't when they're trying to conceive. But I love to hear about people that have babies and, what they go through. How do you want your labor or birth plan to go? Ideally, what we would do is I would love to do like a birthing center. That would be my ideal experience. I'm really not, I think the home birth is really great for some people. I just don't really think that's for us. And I really don't like the idea of the hospital and how they, push everything. And, it's really not centered around what's best, in my opinion. But unfortunately, we don't have a birthing center in our area, even close to our area. So we will have to do a hospital birth. I just really hope, and I've talked to my husband about this before, that we can do it in such a way where what I want will be discussed at a time, and, it'll be up to him to make sure that it happens, because I may not be in my right mind. That's pretty much all the questions. If everyone wants to do a video too, and just, I just think it's kind of fun, just to get to know each other better, and, also just kind of know what everybody else has planned. It's always nice to focus on the end, the end result of all this, trying to conceive and all this that you go through. And it's just kind of nice to hear what other people's ideas are too. Talk to y'all later. Have a nice Christmas and have a Happy New Year. Bye.